All right, happy Sunday evening, at least for some of you. We'll get started here in a few minutes for this News Nonsense 103. This was pre-recorded this morning with our singer friend Stephanie Forian. If you haven't already, check out the links below in the show notes. Fantastic independent artist, world class. She's been called the angelic voice of YouTube. Don't take my word for it. You guys listen to her. You tell me what you think. So, as usual, this is an unscheduled surprise, live event for this evening. So, I'm doing the best that I can. So we'll give this a couple minutes, and I'm going to share with you video I edited a few hours ago. Just audio podcast with me and her doing the news nonsense, some various news stuff. A short one, about 14-15 minutes. It's been a long week for me. It's still been a long week for her. She will not be joining us today in the chat. Just to edit this 15-minute video, by the time we started, took like 3 hours. So, yeah. STS Tech, good evening. Welcome back. How are you? I'm looking at the Weather Channel. Oh joy, more rain. Just what I need. The stream looks good on my end. The quick sound check. Check. I got the camera rigged up in OBS. Check. I got a few things to do, so I'm taking notes before I forget tonight. I have the old-fashioned pen and pad. Gnostic. Sound is good, thank you. I got no respect at all. AdSense gives me no respect at all. I can't believe the innocent podcasts we do with Stephanie. Some of them have been demonetized. I mean, they get remonetized after, but anyway, we get no respect. Hey. You know, I should just do adult content. I mean, I'm being demonetized anyway, so what the hell, right? Took your meds, STS? Okay. Alright. If you are new to the channel, this is a technology channel, usually for beginners. I try to mix it up, you know, with tutorials, Linux tutorials, some Windows, some new stuff, some funny stuff, some music. And that's what we do here. Try to be different. It's not easy. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Again, if there's anybody new watching, please do stop by and say hello. This will be a fairly short one for this evening. Had to reinstall VLC. It's been acting wonky in Ubuntu Mate 19.04. I guess I should stick with the LTSs, huh? No anger behavior tonight on News and Nonsense. None at all. Hi, Kenny. Welcome. Let's give this until 6:30, about 7 minutes from now. I'll play the News and Nonsense video. So if you're watching this on the replay, just fast forward it about 7 minutes. To give some time people to jump in. Again, this was unscheduled. So it's just time consuming editing all these, videos and podcasts. So I did I only did half of it. We did talk about, Stephanie and I talked about building the perfect PC. What would be the most user-friendly PC? Not necessarily based on Linux, Windows, or Mac, but something user-friendly. We called it the Super PC. We had a discussion about that, and maybe I'll upload that sometime this week. I split this one in two parts. CJ, what's up? Happy Sunday. I still need to get a hold of you privately. I spoke to my dad today. He's flying in Wednesday, and we spoke. So hello, CFWW. Welcome. We got some medical talk tonight. Just, I'll give you the phone number of my Italian doctor, Dr. Al Bendova. It is news nonsense tonight, right? So, okay, we'll get started in 5 minutes. And Arnold's back. And Stephanie did a fantastic Arnold impersonation. Yeah. She's a good sport to do these, so make sure you guys spread the word, buy her music, and support Stephanie by buying her music. Yes, Al Bendova, yes, he's Sicilian. And half Greek. I'm just writing down notes as things pop into my head. Eli, huh? I catch his stuff here and there, not as much. He does a daily news something, blob or something. Blob. Mark, STS Tech, just here's a piece of advice. Think like a New Yorker, because it's impossible to insult a New Yorker. There you go. So that's the best advice I can give you. Forget about it. I occasionally get insulting comments on this channel, not as much. Of course, they get flagged and separated. I have to review them. I'm reading it. I delete it. I mean, there's no point in me firing back with an attitude and saying something that may be funny at the time, but then I'll regret later. What's the point? Or Chicagoan, yeah. Hey, Chicago. Right, so. But that's my philosophy. There's an old Chinese saying, if words are not better than silence, zip it. I can't repeat what CJ said, but that's okay. Alright, 2-minute warning, then I'll play the video. About 14-15 minutes for news and nonsense. I hope you guys enjoy it. Playing my friend's CD in my boombox. No negative vibes on this channel. At least I hope not. Definitely no negative vibes tonight. So tonight's therapy is for you, STS Tech. Sunshine is what the doctor ordered, yes. Well, I think you guys will enjoy the short one tonight. We had Arnold's back. Well, Gnostic, if you threw out insults on the channel and then you would get banned, then all you've done is insulted yourself. Not me. No insulting tonight. Just have fun. CJ, my dad's flying to New York Wednesday. So, yeah, we talked about 10 minutes about the movie and the politics behind it. He's starting to get burned out. Anyway, we'll have to get on a private chat. I turned out to be busier this weekend than I thought I would be. But he's flying in Wednesday to New York. He's staying in Long Island. He's going to try and make it here, but 2 weeks is not a lot of time. All right, 1 minute warning. Then we'll play News and Nonsense 103. I'll stay on with you watching it together. So. Again, if there's anybody new watching, please say hello. And if you enjoy these types of shows, podcasts, some of these are video podcasts, some of these are audio podcasts, make sure you support the artist. In this case is our friend Stephanie. Check out the links below. If you like what we do on this channel, you can support this channel through PayPal, Patreon, or through Super Chat. Tongue in cheek. That's right. Turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek. Ha ha. All right. Why don't we play the video? I'm going to turn this down here in my boombox. And all right, let's play the News and Nonsense through VLC. Hopefully it won't buffer too much. I got the audio on the desktop cranked up about 90%, so you should hear it. So here we go, News Nonsense 103. Arnold's back. Test. Hang on, I need to arrange. Test. Yes. I think you do a better Arnold than I do. Okay.
No, you definitely do it better.
Good to be here. She's fantastic. Okay.
Is that any better now?
Yeah, I would say that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what I wanted. Stop.
I'll have to put these in the bloopers.
Are you already recording?
Oh yeah. Well, I have to do a test recording, so might as well. I'll put something like "Welcome to the News and Nonsense bonus bloopers" or something. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't believe you did that. That's great.
Okay. So, great, Carm. Now try to keep a straight face. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to another News and Nonsense for this April 28th for 2019. It is a Sunday, so this is when me and my friend Stephanie do the News and Nonsense report, featuring some unusual, funny news items, and maybe a little bit of tech news thrown in. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. I'm tired of the rain, as is everybody else here in the Midwest, I'm sure. So,
Mm.
I needed a little, someone who has a little more sun in them, haha, to cheer me up today. So, if you haven't already, check out Stephanie's music. In fact, one of her songs is called The Sun, bright, cheery song. Just go to stephanieforian.com or just search YouTube. Do the search. Trust me, it works. Stephanie Sweet Insomnia. That'll get you to where you need to go. It works. Trust me. So. All right. So, Stephanie again joining me from Munich, and she is a singer-songwriter from the Boston area. All right. Let's get started with some news. They started production on the next James Bond movie, Stephanie. They had a production
Ooh.
meeting. Yeah. They had a production meeting in Jamaica, or should I say in Jamaica, man. Welcome to Jamaica. A production meeting. I think that's where the writer was born or lived, the original writer, Ian Fleming.
Mhm.
Anyway, they had a production meeting. There is no word here on the title. They're just calling it Bond 25.
Mhm.
But I think it's a sequel to Diamonds Are Forever. I think it's called Cheesecakes Are Forever. No, but
I can
cheese.
testify to the fact that that is true.
Yeah, yes, thank you. Cheesecakes are forever. No, but you know what? I think Stephanie would make a great Bond girl. Mr. Bond. This
Yes.
Mr. Bond. This is Stephanie from Boston. They are wicked. Ha ha. No, but
I have a feeling he would use one of his pickup lines, and I'd just start laughing. I
yeah.
don't know. I think I'd be like the lamest Bond girl.
Uh, and then the director says, "Cut. Look, come on, Stephanie. Let's try it again. Just pretend to like this guy.
Well, I'm so out of touch. Who's the new Bond
It's
after Daniel Craig?
Daniel Craig is back for one more Bond.
Okay, he's still back. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. I thought he was more of a, for lack of a better term, more gritty, more real Bond, as it were. But yeah, I think he's fine. The last one he did was called, what was it called? Spectre. Spectre. I didn't like that one as much. It was okay. But this one, again, I don't know the plot. It's just called Bond 25, Mr. Bond.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, the last one I saw was Skyfall.
that was good.
That was good.
That was real. Yeah, about as real, quote unquote, as it gets. A great song by Adele. I think, yeah, we need to have Stephanie sing the next Bond song.
I think that would be a better job for me
Yeah.
than being the Bond
Okay.
girl.
Don't be a Bond. So, would you like to be a new Bond girl? Oh, me. Don't be silly. Okay. All right. Anyway, check out the Bond 25. That's what they're calling it.
Curiosity. Do you have
Yes.
a favorite Bond movie?
Do I have one of my favorite? I think I mentioned it last year or year before. If you could sing the cover song, I would love it. If you can, one of my favorite Bond movies is called For Your Eyes Only.
Uh-huh.
It
I
had
don't know if I've seen
it had a song by Sheena Easton.
that one.
She was popular late 70s, 80s, but she made history that she was the only Bond girl, not Bond girl, but Bond singer to appear in the titles of the Bond movie. She sang and appeared. She's the only one.
Oh.
Great. Check out the song. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful song. And I think it's one of my favorite Bond movies because the movie was more, it didn't have a lot of gadgets. It had like a few, but it was more of a romantic type of movie versus gadgets and all that stuff,
Nice.
explosion. I mean, it does have that, but anyway, if you get a chance to watch the movie, if you haven't seen it, it came out in 1981.
Okay.
But you asked, yeah, I would check out For Your Eyes Only. Great, great, beautiful song. If you can sing that live, you know what? I would love it. Yeah.
I'll have to look into it. I don't know the song, so yeah.
Okay,
check it
look
out.
it up and make that a extra birthday gift for me from last month.
Okay.
If you can do it. I think you've got the range for it. So okay. And I did enjoy Skyfall. You mentioned that as far as favorite films, but yeah, if I had to pick one, probably For Your Eyes Only. Okay. Next story. This is from Jakarta. This says another day in the office. Gorillas pose for ranger selfie.
Mm.
There's a picture on these are all real. A picture of two mountain gorillas posing with an anti-poaching unit ranger has gone viral. This gentleman, Matthew Shamavu, posted on Facebook another day at the office, and he's taking a selfie with his phone. And right behind them are two adult gorillas just staring at the camera.
Oh, so did they photobomb him, or was it just, or did he pose in front of them?
No, he posed in front of him. I guess this was kind of
Okay.
planned. I guess because these girls like to have their pictures taken. I don't know, but they're just standing behind him, just looking at the camera, and looks kind of cute in a way. Well, they have an advantage, Stephanie. At least they don't have to shave.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that
Easy.
was cute. Yeah. All right. I know you have an Apple Watch. Well, an Apple Watch was lost at sea for 6 months, and it was returned to the owner in working condition.
Wow, that's impressive.
Now, I know you have an Apple Watch, but yeah, it was lost. Some guy found it, was able to, I guess, turn it on, find the owner, and it still worked.
Wow, that's impressive. That actually surprises me.
Okay, I know you have them because you use it to help you out when you tour and stuff, concert. But yeah, I that's such an unusual. I don't have a pun for this, but I think it's an amazing. So I guess they really are worth what are they, $300 or something? I don't know.
I got mine with a deal, so I got mine cheaper. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They're not cheap. That's for
No.
sure.
So if people ask, do they work? I don't know, but they sure know how to swim. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I know you like cappuccino, don't you?
I do.
All right. Well, we'll have to go visit this place. A barista makes a record-breaking 420 cappuccinos in an hour.
What?
A barista,
Wow.
you got a barista, it is in the Guinness World Records, makes 420 in an hour at the rate of 7 per minute. We definitely have to go there. Where is this? It's in Australia. That's too far of a drive. Never mind.
We'll take the Learjet.
Yeah. I'll have to call my friend down in Florida. Hey, pal. No, but wow, that's a lot of cappuccinos. Maybe we could
Would
find
I be
out.
allowed to drink all of them?
I would imagine. Yeah, this was just recently at where was this? At the new cafe at Bribey's Allen called Social Cafe in Australia. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there has to be a good coffee place in Boston, right? I know there's one here if you come at the Brooklyn Bagel, but I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Australians do it better. Haha. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. This next story is, how can I say this? This is so unusual. I'll have to. All right. The title is this is from the BBC Technology Unit. Rude scooters play offensive messages. Apparently, the electric scooters that you rent. This is also in Australia, of course. Yeah, I'll have to talk to Sleepy Eyes Vince about this. But no, it says Lime scooters in Brisbane have been making suggestive and offensive comments to riders after
Wow.
after pranksters swapped audio files in some vehicles. Some of these were how can I say, personal in nature. Lime, the company, says that the prank was not funny. Personally, I think it's hilarious, but of course, I didn't do it. One of the comments was, let's see, where was this here? I guess you rent these. It's like a one person, two-person scooter, and one message said, "Don't take me around because I don't like to be ridden." Yeah, that's about as clean as I can go for this one. But yeah, I can understand why the company is not happy.
Yeah.
Never mind. I had another joke, but I can't say it. I can't. Maybe after we're done recording, I'll tell you, just to make me forget. Okay, all right. Well, you and I both have the Amazon Alexa, right?
That is true. Although I have to admit, mine is unplugged often.
Okay. Yeah, I usually unplug mine during the day. It's in my bedroom. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. It says here from Gizmodo.com, this is the title. If you care about your privacy, throw your Amazon Alexa devices into the sea. Somewhere beyond the sea. Anyway, that is no way to treat a lady.
That is true, but Alexa's not very ladylike. She's listening in on everything.
That's what ladies do. Ha ha. But no. Anyway, yeah, I understand that, but like, you turn yours off during the day, and I usually do. But yeah, I mean, look, they are convenient. I will say that. And you can hit the mic. There's a button on the top to turn off the mic, so you don't have to unplug it. I'm assuming that mute button works, I would imagine.
I don't assume anything. I just unplug it.
Unplug it, because if it
She's
got
unplugged now.
it's unplugged. Okay. 4K TVs are still dropping in prices. Do you have a 4K TV or just a 4K monitor, Stephanie?
I don't even, no, I don't have a 4K monitor and I
Oh,
don't own a TV. So,
got it. Okay. I don't have any. I have standard 1080p, but man, I've checked Amazon because I thought about buying one, but I mean,
mhm,
these prices, here's one here that's a 49-inch Ultra 4K LED for only $240. I mean, that's outrageous.
that is,
Uh, then you can get a smart TV, smart, for like 40 or $50 more. I mean, wow, that's a pretty good
wow.
price. Oh, this one is by Naxa, Naxa. That's the name, the company of the boombox that I bought to play yours and Jim's CDs. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, it's the same
Then,
one.
then
So
I like that brand then.
yeah, yeah, they sell clock radios and other stuff, but I can tell you at least as far as the boombox by that, and
Mhm.
this is not a sponsored video or nothing. This boombox is reliable. I'm gonna have to check out the Naxa Ultra 4K TV for
Wow.
$241.36. That
That
is
is
cheap.
That
Yeah.
is really cheap. Yeah, I have
Right.
to say, like, I owned one television once,
Uh-huh.
and it was a little tube TV,
Okay.
and it was like one of the smallest ones with, but it was still the big chunky era.
Uh-huh.
And I bought it used because I wanted to learn German from Homer Simpson. Well, no, when I first moved to Germany, I
Uh-huh.
noticed that other Americans I had come over with were learning faster than I was, and I was wondering what they were doing differently. And the only
Uh-huh.
difference I could find was that they would watch television every evening.
Ah,
So I
okay.
started watching TV with my dictionary, and within 2 weeks, my
Ah,
German friends were like, "Oh my gosh, how did you learn how to speak German so fast?" And I was like, "Television, Homer Simpson."
okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Now you explain. Okay, all right. I could see that. On that note, that's all we have. I want to thank Stephanie again for joining us on this April 28th for just audio for this recording on Skype. And maybe next time we'll show our faces again if you want. Anyway, so Stephanie, why don't you take us out?
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening to us blabber on about news and nonsense. Hope you
All
have a good
right.
week.
Take care, and then we'll catch everybody, I guess, maybe next week again. I hope. All right.
Woohoo!
All right. Arrivederci.
And that was from earlier today. Your Stephanie, she had a long, rough week, and so she did not have her webcam. She offered to come on camera for the recording, but she wasn't prepped. Uh, hair, makeup, and all that stuff that girls do. She was willing to be a sport and do it, and I said, "Don't worry about it. Just yeah." So. No song today. Yeah. No song today. Maybe next week. Like I said, she was super, super busy. She'll have her first break in 10 days, Tuesday or something. So she's not only working on her own stuff, she's working for other people, projects for other people when she's not touring and playing concerts. So, yeah, she's a hard-working gal. Thank you, Steve. I love you too, pal. Stephanie wasn't blabbering. Now the other guy. Some devices have built-in IoT without knowledge to consumer. Yeah. Hello, digital. Yeah, she was a good sport to make it, like I said, long rough week. So those of you who watch this now or listen to this on the replay, check out Stephanie's music. She is an independent artist. She works for herself. So if you like what you hear, best way to support her in general, not just on these chats, news, and nonsense, just buy her music. That's what I do. So CJ knows what it's like to do other people's music. Yeah, she's been busy. She's been working with prominent artists. Also, she's not at liberty to say anything about it, which is understandable. But Stephanie needs to hit a big time. She's got the voice. There's no question. That's not in question. So, but yeah, hopefully she'll join us maybe live next Sunday, maybe. We'll see. All right, so I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I will be taking bribes tonight in Super Chat. Uh, yeah, she has a great voice and presence. I agree. She's got a gift. That's you can't really teach that. You either have that or you don't. You know, this stuff I do here, you either have that ability, you have that voice, as it were, or you don't, you know, so. But she is a great gal. I totally agree. If you missed last week, she was on live was it last Sunday? I lost you. It was last Sunday. She did a nice little rendition of Dreamy Little Dream, among other songs. So if you missed it last week, check out that live show. I try to turn off my Alexa during the day. At nighttime, I set the alarm on it or fall asleep to music. It is convenient, you know. Yep. That's true, CJ. You can throw the Windows laptop out the window. With Windows, it hasn't been bugs or crashing. It's just the constant updating and the reboots, you know. Yeah, it's snow. Yeah. No snow here, just a lot of rain. I finally finished the grass today. Man, that thing was, well, it was a forest. And my poor cordless lawnmower, you know. Anyway. That is true, Gnostic. A lot of big labels want their soul just for contract. Now, she did have a minor hit. I posted it in the link below a few years ago. Back in 2016, she had a hit, but it wasn't like a global hit, because she was saying if you can write a hit song that goes viral, now that gives you a little more power, more clout, more juice to negotiate, you know, which she does not have. So a voice can find her work, it can get her respect, but it won't give her power. Or enough power to say, you know what, that deal is not for me, I want this deal. It's the same thing what my dad's going through with this movie, so, you know. Hello, Clayton. They log everything, yes. Yeah, I don't use Facebook a lot, just to keep in touch with friends and family. I post very little YouTube-y stuff on there. Most of the people follow me are not into technology or Linux, but maybe I should post more, you know, maybe I should post more Linux and privacy stuff on Facebook. I don't know. Again, if you missed any of this, just get to replay it. Very good. Very good, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, once my dad flies in, we'll talk. Maybe I'll edit another trailer for the movie and maybe share that. You know, it's just one of those projects after 7-8 years. You know, it's possible that the movie will be shelved, meaning it'll stay on the shelf, it'll never be seen. That does happen. I hope not. You know, so. Again, if we have any new people watching, as usual, say hello. I saw where Endgame has done very well at the box office. It's not my kind of movie, but that's what I read. Sleepy, I was just talking about you in the news nonsense. I mentioned you. You'll have to replay it. It was an Australian story. What else? Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here soon, so just get to replay it. This is a recording audio with our friend Stephanie. She was not able to join us either here live or on camera. She had a long, rough week, so... Yep, just replay it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. Arnold came back. A giant breakfast today. See, this channel always goes down to food sooner or later. I did not have a giant breakfast. I had leftover queso fries, cheese fries from last night at Spicy Gringo. They were good. They were good. You know, I mean, reheating fries I usually all like, right? But they were good enough. I should have melted some more cheese on them, because I think of it. Anyway. Right, I'll be back. All right, 5-minute warning. Then I'm out of here. Reheat fries in the oven. Yeah, but that takes longer, so I don't do it. Refresh the browser, Gnostic. Yeah. Country fried steak, hash browns, and scrambled eggs. Yummy. All day breakfast on Sundays, yeah? Tabasco on scrambled eggs. I'll put some hot sauce on them sometimes, sure. Not a lot. I will. Sometimes I'll put it on a bagel. Just a sprinkle, yeah. Firefox in Linux, I'll be honest, Gnostic, a multiple test, it sucks. I don't know why, but in Linux it does okay. In Windows, but Linux it just... hi Dan. She's fine. She had a long, rough week. She's been working like 10 days straight. She's going to take a break starting Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, she was not able to join me on camera or live, maybe next week. But she's okay. She's just doing her thing. Maybe next week we'll have her on, so. We're just talking food right now. Frank's hot sauce. The best? Last night at Spicy Gringo's Mexican restaurant, they had a bottle of, they call it ghost sauce. Man, I tell you, just a few drips of that, it'll melt an iceberg, you know. All right, 2-minute warning. I'm out of here. Again, next week, well, this week coming up, maybe starting, what did I say? Starting Friday, coming up. I'm going to try and do a full week of live shows as an experiment. We'll see how popular that is. We'll see what kind of feedback. I'll have time next week, taking some personal time off, so, and I'll try to post a schedule for that ahead of time, and we'll see how it goes. See if there's something I could do again in the future. Yep. Again, check out Stephanie's music. Those of you who haven't already, spread the word about her music. There are links below in the show notes. And let's promote me. Well, we can do it. I'll be doing it full time next week as an experiment. Thank you. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Based on feedback, and by feedback I mean strictly PayPal and Patreon. That's the feedback I'm gonna. It's next week. It'll be fun, but more business, strictly business. We'll see how it goes. If it's worth doing it full time from time to time. It is easier than recording and editing. Yeah, that is true, Steve. Although if I had the proper computer, it would be less of a chore. Obviously with any kind of outdated tool is not enjoyable. But generally speaking, right, you don't do the work stream wise versus editing. For the most part, Thank you, Quails. Thank you. Yeah, I've been on about 42 minutes. Yeah. So. Steve, you'll be on about an hour? Okay. I'm probably going to step out. If it's not a rain, I'm probably going to step out at Horton's, going to chill with one of my favorite donuts, Oreo donuts. Grab some coffee. I need to head down to Kroger's grocery store and get some stuff. So maybe I'll watch it on my phone, Steve. All right, well, that's all I have for this. I'm going to wrap this up for this evening. And again, if you watch this on the replay, all the new people, thank you. Start mentioning you to 12 followers on Twitter, mostly family. Sleepy, we have thousands and thousands of people who watch this channel, millions of views. If a small fraction participated, that would make all the difference. It's simple math. Grampy Linux will be on. Oh, wow. Okay. On that note, I'll be back later. Bye. Bye.